So this was our wild camping spot last night. Considering the storm we were camping through, it's brilliantly well sheltered. How random is that? What a beautiful post. Apparently it's called a Neymar Post. Just round to the back there. Not sure we can see it, but anyhow, it's pointing towards Neymar. Right, onward we go. Emily, so I'm Nigel.
Hi Nigel.
Got a great van here, I saw you in the distance. So
I know.
it's wonderful. How long have you been here?
8 weeks.
8 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh wow, so
Yeah.
I've come at the right time.
Yeah, you literally have, yeah. It's a work in progress, but like you said, you can't miss it. It's rather bright.
It certainly is. So what's your normal opening times in the summer months
So
then?
I open at 10 and shut at 5:30.
Okay. Right, so you don't do breakfasts then yet?
I don't, but because it's so new, I think it's all just a work in progress.
Yeah.
My first port of call is get my machine up and running.
Yeah.
And then we'll start building it up from there.
Yeah.
But
That's fantastic.
this
So
all
it's doing
happened
well.
very quickly. So I bought this on the 26th of May, fully converted it, opened the business, and we're sat here now, beginning of September. So it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
And I think if I'd waited for it all to be completely finished and ready, I would have missed the summer. So
Yeah.
we just went for it. You don't really think so many people are in the Downs, but it was heaving.
It is amazing. I feel sometimes like I'm walking for miles.
Yeah.
But I don't see anyone. But
Yeah.
then suddenly there's like lots of people.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're so close to the Ditchling Beacon car park, really. In the grand scheme of things, not like on the doorstep, but it's quite nice because we are 25 minutes each way.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice for people to bring their kids here. And
Yeah. And so you get a mixture of ramblers and bikers, I guess.
yeah, there's such a variety of people up here. There's people like yourselves in South Downs Way. You've got your cyclists, your runners, your walkers, your locals as well.
Okay.
Lots of local people that just come up the hill. So yeah, it really varies. There's so many different people.
Yeah. Well, what can I say? Best of luck with your venture.
Thank you so much. Bless
all the
you.
best.
Thank you.
So we're passing through
Bunkershill.
Plantation. We set off. What time did we set off again?
We're not sure because of the rain. We were kind of.
Yeah, it's about past 6. I think.
Are you okay?
So we're just going over the A27. Comes as a real shock to the senses when you suddenly hit this after the miles and miles of quiet countryside. Yeah, really mad. Hello. It would appear this calf wants to be on YouTube. You alright? Yeah, I'll be on my way. Not sure you can see that, but that way is the Western Hemisphere. That way is the Eastern Hemisphere. And I am actually stood with one leg in the Western Hemisphere and one in the Eastern Hemisphere. And if you're looking for the water in South East, it's just over here, in the front of the church, by the wall. This is South East Station, and this is one remote station. So here's the South Downs map, and yeah, talk us through it.
So we started in Winchester on the Monday. We slept Monday night in the Queen Elizabeth Country Park. Then we went all the way to the Cocking on the we slept Tuesday in Cocking.
Tuesday, yeah.
And then Wednesday we were near the Chanctonbury Ring. Thursday near the Ditchling Beacon. And today we are at the South Downs YHA. And then tomorrow, which is Friday, we should be in
Eastbourne. Yeah, so that's what 100 miles of the South Downs Way looks like in 6 days. Hopefully. So we arrived at South Downs YHA having travelled about 15 miles, and we were just going to grab something to eat round about 3 o'clock-ish. But we thought, given that we know it's going to rain a bit tonight, we'd ask them if they'd got any free camping spots. But the only thing that they had free was a room. So we've actually spending one night at the YHA, and I'm pretty happy with the room. Looks really good. Going to have something to eat a bit later and grab a pint, and yeah, that just leaves us with 17 miles tomorrow. So all's well, and see you in the morning. Bye for now. Morning folks. So we've just left the South Downs YHA. I have to say, in the end, I think it was a really good decision. And yeah, lots of people seem to use it as almost like a travel lodge as well. Obviously stopping there on the way off to other places. I enjoyed the cafe particularly. The food was really good, and more importantly, they served beer. And yeah, rooms clean, opportunity for clean toilets as well. So everything was really good, and I would certainly recommend it. I mean, we did it just purely as a walk-in. They do have camping, but it's obvious they don't have many spaces, so possibly more likely that you would end up with a room. But yeah, I think it was a great decision. Right, now we've got about 17 miles to do, so I best get cracking. So on the loss of the gatepost, this is what you actually see. Meet the farmer. There you go, you've met the farmer for Black Cap Farm. Right, as we're going through a gate, one thing about the South Downs gates is they all seem pretty ancient. Let's have a listen to this one. Oh yeah, nice and squeaky. So dead centre, where we can see the sea, is where we're heading now for the Seven Sisters. Well, this is where we part from the cyclist. So if you're cycling, you tend to go that way, but as we're walking, we can go this way. Essentially, the cyclists don't get to go over the Seven Sisters, which is a bit of a shame for them, but all the better for us. Well, if you stayed with me this long, you must be enjoying the journey. Therefore, I feel it would be really great if you could join me as a subscriber. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you're a subscriber, big thanks. It really helps to keep me motivated. And of course, if you're not, then why not? Also, please do share with friends and family, and of course, like-minded people. And last of all, and just as importantly, you know who that's for. Cheers, guys. Looks like conker season will be on us soon. Oh, steps. Soon be in single figures. So the river below is the Cuckmere, and obviously you can see it going right out into the sea. We are here in the Seven Sisters: Haven Brow, Short Brow, Rough Brow, Brass Point, Flagstaff, Flat Hill, Mailey's Hill. If you add Went Hill, that's actually 8. And then the other interesting point, cliffs are receding by an average of 70 centimetres each year. Right, let's get to Burling Gap. I need a cup of tea or something. So we're getting to the end of the South Downs Way now. In the distance you may be able to see Beachy Head Lighthouse, and it's just a couple of miles or so to Eastbourne. South Downs Way? Yeah, I think it's quite a good one for kind of a starter one. Nice rolling countryside. I think the point where they win the most in terms of South Downs is all the water points. I think that's really impressive that you can find all of those along the way, and I think it's the first experience I've had of such a thing. Yeah, so we're going to get to Eastbourne. It's less talking and now just get walking. Here we go, our first sighting of Eastbourne, at last. There we go, the official.
South Downs National Trail. We did it Winchester to Eastbourne for 100 miles. We've done it.
We've done it.